We're alive again!
Welcome back! It's Digibro and Digipal.
Digiman.
Digi and the
Digital
Pussycats. I don't know the words to that.
Jabber.
You know, the best thing about Josie and the Pussycats was the Boomerang promo, where it did the entire timeline of music with just them.
I think I remember that.
That was like my favorite thing.
And then that exact promo became a Red Hot Chili Peppers music video.
Yeah, it did.
Like, it's almost exactly the same as Danny California. And I remember when the Danny California video came out, I probably didn't remember that it was that, but I remember thinking, like, this concept has totally been done before. And, like, now I remember why. Because it was totally that Josie and the Pussycats video.
The Jabberjaw Boomerang promo was definitely my favorite, though.
I don't remember it.
It doesn't matter.
The main one I remember is
nothing.
I remember we got a gorilla for sale. Gorilla for sale. Do you remember Gorilla for sale?
Yeah, Miguel the Gorilla.
Yeah. I don't think that was Boomerang. That was just back when Cartoon Network had a bunch of random songs.
I like the random stuff.
They had I got a secret formula with a little bit of I and a little bit of O. That was
Courage.
Was it not Andre 3000? Was it?
Courage.
Was it Andre? No, it was the dude from what's the name of the dude from Black Eyed Peas?
Will.i.am?
Yeah, Will.i.am.
Will.i.am, yeah.
He did the Secret Formula song for Dexter's Lab.
But
of course, huh?
What?
No, Josh. I was kind of surprised.
Everyone.
Do you know what store I work at?
Black Eyed Peas.
Where do you work at?
I work at Best Buy. I'm pretty sure like every demo I've ever heard has at least.
I don't know.
Black
I'm always
Eyed
surprised
Peas
when you know stuff, Josh. I don't know why.
Could you kill yourself?
I have low expectations.
Can we all agree that the greatest Cartoon Network song was "My Best Friend Plank"?
Yeah.
Oh God.
That was definitely my favorite. My best friend playing, do 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 do. My best friend playing.
Oh God, I
It's
didn't know
never
that
hard to talk to you. We're pals, we're buddies through and through. I wish I knew what to buy for you for your
This thing
birthday.
pisses me off so much.
Friendship goes against the grain. I've seen you swell up in the rain. I saw you didn't see your pain. Was it termites? There's a lot more of that.
My memories.
At one point he sings, Al Gore's wife's name is Tipper. I knew we'd be best friends for life when I saved you from that chipper. Yeah, good old times. There was also, I'm not coming in anymore. Everything I wanted is just outside that door. I'm not coming in anymore. Got
like
too many friends on the outside. Friends on the outside.
Okay,
that don't include you.
These two fucking
Ed and Eddie song.
You're like a wizard. You can sing
Who's
songs.
the wizard?
Yes, I remember the lyrics to any song that I've known the lyrics to before.
Sorry. These are the worst enemies in this game, and they're so hard for no reason. Oh yeah, there we go.
I can still sing My Name Is by Slim Shady, and I haven't heard it in 15 years.
Really?
I might have heard it like once or twice, but like I would sing it so much as a kid that like over time I would just keep singing it to myself, and like even though I never heard the song again,
Mom Spaghetti.
like after it was on TV, I could do that one too.
God.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down.
Mom's
The whole crowd
spaghetti.
rose so loud they opened his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now, everybody's choking
Mom's
now. The clock's run
spaghetti.
out, time's up, over, plow, snap back
Mom's
to reality. Yup, there goes gravity, yup, there goes
Mom's
gravity.
spaghetti.
You know that, but I always fuck up at that part. But
That's all good.
Mom's spaghetti was indeed a classic internet meme.
God, can they hear the controller? I feel like they can.
I hope they can.
What can
It
do
makes
what?
it more authentic.
Like if they can hear the controller.
Oh yeah, they can.
Oh,
It's
God.
GameCube controller. You can always hear it.
I feel
the
horrible.
loudest controllers.
Yeah,
I-
dude, it's been that way for every
Hopefully,
GameCube game we've played on the show. Well, we didn't. I never released. We did this one video on like basically the proof of concept for Digibros. Was a Smash Bros video we did with me and Victor on Smash 4.
Oh
It
God.
was like an hour long, and I never released it. But you could hear the GameCube controllers clacking like fucking crazy the whole time.
God.
Yeah, that's the main problem with like streaming Smash. Is if you're really close to the camera, then that happens.
Which you're the farthest away and the quietest, so it's not a big problem. It's odd. I feel like you're more in the direction of the thing than Josh, but
Josh is just loud.
Yeah, Josh has definitely been picked up much better than you have.
I apologize for having a decent volume of voice.
I am a ninja, okay, man. I'm built for stealth. I'm built for not being loud.
I'm built for fucking shut up.
I guess you are really. I guess that's what you do. You fuck.
You do coming like a wrecking ball. I want to listen to that album. I keep hearing that Bangers is actually a good album from the few people who will actually listen to it. So I'm really curious about it.
I'm never curious about things. I have to like stumble upon it on my own in order to
Stumbled upon.
I guess I do take suggestions from you though. I take suggestions from people to like listen and watch for stuff though. I always have to. I always need to like be aware of what other people are into.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, where's this thing?
My stance is I have to know about absolutely everything. So I go out of my way to watch and listen to absolutely everything.
I think I've accepted that that's like an impossible thing for me. I used to be like that, where it's just like I must absorb as much information.
Well,
as
I mean, the thing is, I won't go very deep. Like for instance, every new anime season that comes out, I watch every show, but I will drop them within a minute. Like if the art style is like really like bad, like if a show looks really bad or if it's badly directed, I'll drop it instantly. Like I won't even give it a shot, because people get mad about stuff like that. They're like, how can you drop a show in 5 minutes? You don't even know the story yet. And I'm like, because
they didn't care enough to make it look good.
Right, well, I mean, it doesn't have to look amazing, but like just directing is important, you know. Like if a show starts off with like a really cliche scene and you can tell that no thought was put into it, then it's like, okay, this is gonna be garbage. And I'm always right. Like never has one of those things happened and like I find out later it was actually amazing. And even if that did happen, I can just go back and watch it. Like, even if I give something like a 5-minute test, and I'm like, okay, this sucks. And then, you know, 6 months later, they're like, oh, you should have watched it. I'll be like, okay, I'll do it.
I'll just watch it, yeah.
What did I lose by like dropping it the first time? So I'd rather just, because I don't find anyone else's opinions reliable about shows, because everyone, you know, values something different, and most people don't explain. Like, they'll say, oh, man, that show was so good, but they don't really tell you why it was good from their perspective. So, you know, I almost never take recommendations from other people. I'd rather just go and watch everything myself and
be your own judge.
You know, see how I feel. I mean, I'll be more likely to sit through something if people are, like, really... Like, Legend of the Galactic Heroes is a show that I could easily see, like, watching 5 minutes of and being like, this is fucking boring, you know, but because I know the reputation it has, I would definitely give it more of a shot. But, yeah.
Like, I take recommendations, but I'm very lazy, so I won't actually
You are
search
very
for
lazy.
It. What I end up doing is I'll watch stuff that I like, stuff that I know I'll like.
Right.
But if I'm, like, browsing through Netflix or through the internet and I see something, I'll be like, oh, yeah, they recommended this. Let me watch it.
I'll definitely eventually give in to peer pressure, like with Steven Universe. Like, I was really determined not to watch that show because I thought it looked like I wasn't going to enjoy it. And then it sort of just reached a point where after the Steven bomb happened, which was like the stretch of like 5 episodes that they released like 1 episode a day for a week, and it was like when all the big shit happened. And like everyone was talking about it, and then like my friend Tommy Oliver watched it and he loved it, and then my friend Jesse Wood watched it and loved it, and then Hypocrite watched it and loved it, and like, so they were all talking about it, and I was like, fuck. Like, and I could tell that they didn't just think it was good, like they were all like ready to become fans of it, and I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot, and then I did, and I did not regret that because it was fucking awesome. I highly recommend Steven Universe, incidentally.
I don't understand why this map is so much larger than everyone else. Like every other map.
This map is completely different.
Yeah, it's everything.
I don't... It really does feel like a Halo map, like, compared to the other ones. Like,
I just, like...
I need to somehow...
All I like to
On
do
that
is
side.
find fucked up shit and trick people into watching it.
Yeah, we get
Yeah,
that.
that's your thing.
Josh was telling us about how he gets the people at his work who annoy him to go watch a Serbian film and fucking Irreversible. You have a problem.
I know. It's
Oh my
fun.
god.
It's so much fun.
If you don't know what a Serbian film or Irreversible are,
Just watch it.
It's a fantastic film about a man who is retired, but is in a pretty bad financial situation. And
As we all are.
let's put it this
We should
way.
all
And
If
agree.
decides to get back into his line of work in order to provide.
if
for
you
his
watched
family.
Game of
Glad you-
Thrones and went, that's kind of fucked up, a Serbian film will destroy you.
No, it's a great love story.
Between a man.
And
a boy.
Irreversible will double destroy you because it's actually a good movie that's also fucked up.
Yeah. God, that movie is definitely one of my favorites. Which
Yeah,
always
I've seen-
sounds like wrong. It always like
Yeah.
comes off the wrong way.
Man, I
You know,
love
just,
rape.
like, I love everything. The way that it's
structured.
defeated.
Like, right, yeah, because that's what Roger Ebert's fucking write-up on that film was perfect. Because he was saying how, like, the reason that it's backwards is because it's a revenge story where the revenge is not gratifying. Like, that's the
Yeah.
point. It's supposed to show you that revenge... Like, because most revenge movies, it's like, you know, the guy loses something and then, like, he gets revenge and it's cathartic and you're like, yeah! But to explain to our audience who doesn't know what Irreversible is, it's a very fucked up revenge story that's told backwards. So the movie starts off with you watching the main character just violently murdering these people, and it doesn't feel good. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And then as you go backwards through the film, you find out that the people who he was killing is because they, like, raped his wife. Did they kill her? Or
Yeah,
just,
it's
like,
his girlfriend. No, she
No,
survived.
right,
she's
but
alive.
like, but
But it was
is
a
her-
really,
It's just
Did her
really
baby-
bad.
really bad
because
rape.
she was pregnant, did her
They
baby
fucking
die?
beat her ass.
That's like the plot twist is that you realize that she's pregnant. I don't
Right.
think she's
Well,
like
the
like,
last scene is
basically
she was
they-
discovering she was
you
pregnant.
find out as the movie goes backwards that the people who he was killing had raped and beat the shit out of his wife, and you find out at the very end of the film that his wife was pregnant the whole time. And, like, you see at the very end, like, their really loving relationship, and, like, they were such a great
Yeah,
couple.
they're good people.
So, like, if the film had been told forwards, then, you know, after seeing that happen to her, you'd be like, you'd want vengeance.
Yeah.
But, like, when you see it backwards, then all of it feels wrong. Like, every single step of it feels wrong. And so, you realize that, like, it's not celebrating revenge. It's showing you how, like, just violence begets violence, and all of it's bad and fucked up, and it's not an easy film to watch.
It's a lot to take in the first time.
I didn't even make it to the 10-minute brutal rape scene.
Yeah, that's the thing that
That
really
the film
fucks
is
you
infamous
up, 'cause
for.
They show you
I didn't even make it there.
everything.
Because even before that, like, when the guy is killing the other people in, like, the club, like, the camera keeps spinning like it's in a dryer, and it's just like this,
that's
this
the most jarring
crazy,
thing.
insane music, which is like one of the dudes from Daft Punk, but it's like this
Yes, Thomas
this really
Bangalter.
intense, repetitive music, and just it was so hard to watch, and I was like, I can't deal with this. It's like, this is too much. I've said this before, but I don't really like dark and violent stuff. Like, so it was.
I love dark and violent stuff.
You do, Josh. That's why you're Josh. I guess I do too, but not in the same way. It's got to be like, I don't know what the factor is that it's missing. Sometimes when it's like really dark and violent.
Well, it
that I
depends
need.
on
I don't know if I can identify.
why it's dark and violent.
Right. I mean, I can appreciate
Like
dark,
if a movie is just straight dark and violent, but there's no
Right.
reason for it to be,
Grimdark
then
is the word
then
you're
I'll
looking
fucking
for.
hate it.
like I generally appreciate stuff that's dark when it has a point, like, you know, war stories or stuff like The Wire where there's like a deeper message to it. But at the same time, I really don't go out of my way to watch those things. You know, like, I'd rather just read someone, like, analyze it and I go, oh, okay, I get it. That's interesting and it's got a deep purpose. And then I just won't watch it because I don't want to fucking feel that, you know? Especially, like, anytime it's emotionally manipulative, that's the worst. Like something like Boys in the Hood, where it's just like, just so fucking sad that it's just I
God,
can't
Boys
deal
in the
with
Hood.
this. The movies like that completely wreck me because, like, all they do is make me think about how fucked up the world is and like how I can't do anything about it, and I just sit there and become sad all day. And it's like I don't need that. I
just feel like
I like uplifting stuff.
I feel like I should never give you anything that I write.
Is it really dark?
Is it always dark or depressing?
I'm
not good at comedy.
I'm not sure it would surprise anyone that my two favorite films of all time are Speed Racer and Ponyo, which are both
Speed Racer, the live action.
Yeah, that's my favorite film.
Oh my god!
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I have in theaters, and I never.
I would not expect that.
Liked it.
You need to see it again. I think you'd love it if you saw it now. It's fucking phenomenal. It is an amazing film. But it's one that takes more thought to appreciate than most movies, I think. Like, if you were just looking at it, like, without knowing what it is, like, without expecting it to be good, you'd be like, what the fuck am I looking at? But, like, I don't know, I think it's a fucking masterpiece. I've written about it before, but, I love that film. A lot of people, it's definitely got a strong cult following. It's also Egoraptor's favorite movie, and one of the favorites of Film Crit Hulk.
Ooh.
Who's one of my idols in film criticism. And it was when Film Crit Hulk wrote about it that I was finally like, I need to see this fucking film. And then I saw it and I was like, oh my god, I've got it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I just remember seeing it in theaters and like, I don't know. My feelings are really
it's
mixed.
super fucking good, dude. You definitely need to see it again. I mean, it came out in theaters when you were like.
Yeah, well,
like
a long time
12
ago.
or like 14 or something. Like
It's been a long time.
Or no, it was 2008, so not that long ago.
Back when I was 12.
How old were you in 2008? That would be 7 years ago.
7 years ago. I'm 22 now.
So 15. Yeah.
Wow, that took 23 minutes.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It took a long time. That's
Next
what I'm
time
saying.
on the Digi Bro and Friends, we're gonna finish
the
this fucking
game.
Finish the Star Facts.